But next onward, I will teach this paper in 6 months. I will never ever teach this paper in 3 months session. So specimen paper one we have covered. Let's move towards ACCA specimen paper two, 3C. Introduction. Yexmarine is a layer boat manufacturer based in Newland. Newland is a country. What they do, they manufacture boats. Yexmarine. Yexmarine build cruising yachts and offers a boat repair and maintenance service. I mean, not only they manufacture boats, yachts, they also provide repair and maintenance services. Yexmarine has a financial year ending 30th June, and it is currently August 20x3. Layer boat industry information, Newland. The use of boat in a new land for leisure and recreational purposes can be traced back 300 years when the first Newland Yacht Club was established. The first boat were reliant on wind power and had sails or were rowed. This changed with the invention of engines which were incorporated into motorboats. Since then, boats in the new land have continued to evolve to operate safely and more efficiently. I mean, in country, there is a demand for boat, yacht. So this company is manufacturing boat, yacht, as well as providing repair maintenance services. Today, there are over 300 yacht clubs and 43 marinas in Newland. In 20x2, revenue in the new land leisure boat industry was $850 million across 468 different businesses, which employed over 10,600 people. Just like UAE, people used to entertain themselves, their family members on different cruise ship, etc. So most layer boards are made of fiberglass and benefit from electronic safety equipment. There is a wide range of layer boards available to purchase in Newland, but the most popular types of boards for recreational and leisure activities are cruising yachts, sailing dinghies, sport fishing yacht, and luxury yachts. So there are four types of products. Sailing dinghies look like this, and sailing dinghies are a small boat with a simple design, few controls, and less technology. Small boat with simple design. They are designed to be sailed in calm water. Cruising yachts. Cruising yachts are powered by wind in the sails with an engine for use if required. They are designed for use near the seashore and have facilities on board for overnight accommodation. Sport fishing yachts. Sport fishing yachts are larger than cruising yachts and have more powerful engines. They are designed for deep water conditions and can go a long distance from land. Facilities on board are often luxurious. Luxury yachts. Luxury yachts are built on an individual basis and reflect the owner's tastes. They are finished to a high standard of luxury and comfort. So there are four types of boat yachts: sailing dinghies, cruising yacht, sport fishing yacht, and luxury yacht. Although all four types of boats are used for leisure and recreational purposes in a new land, currently only cruising yachts and sailing dinghies are manufactured in a new land. In first two types are manufactured in a new land, other might be they are importing from somewhere else. Cruising yacht. Who are the customers for cruising yacht? Individuals in new land and other countries with a keen interest in weekend sailing. When people enjoy on it on weekend basis. Competition dominated by three companies in a new land, but there are also several smaller manufacturers. And there are so many companies who are producing cruising yachts, but there are four main competitors. Other are smaller businesses. Average price is $60,000, and industry average gross profit margin is 40%, while profit margin is 15%. This is industry average. Sailing dinghies. Newland family looking for a simple, relatively cheap boat for day sailing. I mean, this is for families, and this is a relatively cheap boat experience. 15 manufacturers in a new land. I mean, there are 15 companies who are producing sailing dinghies. Its price is $5,000. That's why it's cheap. 35% is GP margin of the industry, while 12% is operating profit margin for the industry. Sport fishing yacht. Wealthy individuals with a strong interest in fishing located in new land and other countries. While competition, foreign manufacturers, some only specializing in this type of yacht. Average price $250,000. Industry average GP margin 48%, while industry average operating profit margin is 22%. Luxury yacht. Very wealthy individuals in new land and other countries are the customers. Competition, foreign manufacturers produce it. Price, minimum $400,000, otherwise above, according to the luxuries. And the GP margin in the industry is a 62%, while operating profit margin is 28% for the industry. So these two products are produced in new land. These two products are produced in foreign. Sailing dinghies is a cheap product. Cruising yacht. Cruising yacht means this, where there are three other competitors and small other manufacturers. The market for the manufacture of cruising yachts in new land is dominated by three companies: Jandrom, Kilapi, and Yexmarine. I mean, there are three main competitors in this market who are producing cruising yachts. Although there are other smaller companies operating in the same market, these smaller companies generally lack resources. I mean, they are small businesses having no competition with these three big players. Foreign companies have not as yet made a big impact in the new land cruising yacht market. There is only local competition. No foreign competition is there for cruising yacht. These three companies are different and focus on their own strengths. Jandrom is well known for its design innovation, which means its yachts reach their destinations quicker and more smoothly than its competitor yacht. It regularly introduces new engine and power developments. I mean, they always trying for more and more innovation. Calabi cruising yachts are known for their comfort and style. Even though they are not luxury yachts, it offers customer the ability to customize their cruising yacht by offering a selection of additional features which are updated regularly to keep up to date with current trends. And they sometimes prepare customized products as well. Yexmarine benefits from a loyal customer base. Most of its customers are over 50 years of age due to its high level of customer services, even though the performance of Yexmarine yacht is inferior to Jandrom's yacht. I mean, they are more innovative. And Yexmarine's range of additional feature is more limited than calibers. They are performing better than Yexmarine in innovation as well as additional features. Companies having loyal customers, that's why companies survive. Industry challenges and developments. A shortage of skilled employees in the general leisure boat manufacturing industry is a problem across New Land. This had led to increase in staffing cost and reduction in margins for manufacture of all type of boats mean labor cost is high. A number of leisure boat manufacturers are actively exploring way of automating the production process in order to produce the reliance of skilled employees. Some manufacturers have also introduced strict efficiency target into their production process to reduce cost and improve financial results because labor cost is high due to shortage of labor. Although most leisure boat builders now market their companies and products through their website, there is still limited use across the new land leisure boat industry of e-marketing and social media activity. Demand for cruising yachts has increased over the last few years. Means social factor is positive. New buyers have entered the market due to extensive social media coverage of the annual Newland Regatta, a week of boat and yacht races, which is now one of the most popular sporting events held in Newland. There are also international customers who have an interest in weekend sailing and order cruising yachts which are manufactured in Newland. The cruising yacht industry remain competitive and companies are under pressure to keep prices at a steady level to maintain their market share. So we are discussing about a company whose name is Yexmarine, and Yexmarine, what they do, they produce boats, yachts, mean they manufacture and sell as well as they provide repair and maintenance services for boats, yachts. So last year, stricter environmental regulations came into force in the new land. These regulations included limits on fishing in many sea areas of the shores of Newland. This has resulted in a fall in demand for sport fishing yachts because there are strict regulation imposed due to shortage of some type of fish. Risk. The most common risk which cruising yacht manufacturers in Newland faces are, I mean, the businesses face these kind of risk in the yacht boat industry. Potential risk of flooding in certain areas of Newland. Impact on business, interruption of business due to flood. Obviously, business operation will not be performed. Damage to premises, assets, infrastructure, and yacht. And compensation to customer. Obviously, company have to pay compensation to the customer in case of any injury, something like that. The risk is product obsolescence, mean products become obsolete, outdated, current and new products as well. And the impact on business is a loss of income, loss of market share, poor perception of a brand, mean brand image also affected. The risk is data security risk. Data security. Almost every case study we will face some requirement regarding IT. And this is a favorite area of examiner. So be careful. Learn things about big data analytics, artificial intelligence, the use of artificial intelligence in business, disruptive technology. Be careful. So data security. This is the risk. What could be the impact of data security on the business? Loss of customer data, especially if company is keeping their payment details. Interruption of operations. If company do not have any backup and hackers have hacked the data, our data is destroyed due to system crash. Unauthorized access to data due to this. Data could be stolen and misused by the employees, and legal penalties and compensation to customers if customer data lost due to company failure and customer have sued the company for damages. What could be the other risk that businesses face in this industry? Reputation risk relating to product and services. And due to this, business will suffer loss of income, reduction in customer market share, and dissatisfaction among the customers. So these are the risks that normally businesses face in this industry. This means there will be some requirement regarding risk management as well. Innovation and sustainability. The layer board manufacturing industry within a new land is becoming more innovative due to the pressure to reduce the use of fiberglass in the production process. Although fiberglass is relatively environmental friendly to produce, it cannot be recycled easily or cheaply. So that's why producing goods through fiberglass is not environmental friendly, is not sustainable. This has meant that layer boards which have reached the end of their useful life are often taken to landfill. Mean they pollute the environment on the landfill. An increasing number of layer boards are now being constructed from recyclable material so that they can be deconstructed and separated when they reach the end of their useful life. Innovation in relation to the power source used in layer boards engine is high. Whether the board should be run through electricity, should be run through petrol, should be run through batteries. Some layer boards manufacturers are partnering with the motor vehicle engine manufacturers to research and test the use of electric or hydrogen power in layer boards. Yacht Club and marinas are investigating the installation of solar powered boat charging stations. Sustainability to limit the use of fuel, to limit the use of electricity. Key performance indicators, KPIs. The key performance indicators in the layer boat manufacturing industry are gross profit margin and operating profit margin. And they are high, especially 62% for the luxury cruise. The average of these indicators varies across the different type of boards and is illustrated in table 2 on page 3 that we have seen. Industry body. Companies in the layer boat building and repair industry are eligible to join the New Land Marine Boat Builders Association NMBA. Main companies are member of NMBA and body. Quarterly meetings are held to discuss matters which affect layer boat builders. For example, health and safety issues, environmental legislations, competitiveness, and training. So this all information about boat yacht industry. Now we are moving towards information of this company, Yexmarine. Yexmarine is a cruising yacht manufacturer based on the east coast of Newland. It was established 50 years ago. It specializes in the manufacture of cruising yachts made of fiberglass, which is sold directly to customers. Yexmarine's cruising yachts are made in standard molds with the limited additional optional feature available to customers because compactor providing better profit. Yexmarine also carry out maintenance and repair work on yachts it has constructed and on yachts constructed by other companies, mean they provide maintenance and repair services for both yachts as well. And this currently contributes to around 15% of its annual revenue. Mean 85% revenue they are generated from sale of boat yachts, 15% revenue they are generated from repair and maintenance services. Yexmarine has struggled to maintain its cruising yacht market share over the last few years. Mean they are not performing better as compared to competitor. Recognizing these problems, Yexmarine acquired a small cruising yacht manufacturer, Bursham company Bursham, years ago, in order to have access to more skilled employees and increase market share. Consolidated strategy. Ownership. After the acquisition of Bursham was completed, Tony Bursham, Bursham's founder and sole shareholder, became Yexmarine's chief executive. Maybe he was skilled person. In place of Yexmarine founders who retired from the business. The board of Yexmarine has 5 executive directors, including the chief executive, each with a 20% shareholding in Yexmarine. 5, 20, 100% shareholding. Board of directors are holding. Yexmarine is currently unlisted, but may seek a listing in future, but they want to be listed on stock exchange in future. Board structure. Alongside Yexmarine 5 executive directors, there are 3 non-executive directors. Chairman, non-executive directors 3, and CEO and other 4 directors. What are other 4 directors? Operation directors, finance director, HR director, and technology director. The role of technology director was created 3 months ago. There are currently plans to recruit a marketing director, and there is no marketing director. That's why a company might be struggling to gain market share. But no appointment has been made yet. Information system. Yexmarine has a website which focuses on highlighting its heritage, reliability, and craftsmanship. Emphasis is placed on the high level of customer services, which Yexmarine pride itself on. The website also contains an initial inquiry form. Before buying, customer need to fill this inquiry form, which can be completed and submitted by prospective customers. Once the form has been submitted, it is picked up by the customer services team and allocated to a customer liaison officer. The customer liaison officer then initiate further contacts with prospective customers and become the personal contact for the customer throughout the buying process. Customer need to fill inquiry form on the website. Then that through that form, a customer liaison officer get the information, contact the customer, and now they are in the process of contacting customer, converting the prospective inquiry into sale. The website also contains the contact telephone number for the repair department. And repairs are booked over the telephone directly with the repair department. Yexmarine collects data and track the activity of its website through its website. Its social media presence is limited. Why? Because company doesn't have marketing director. What you need to do on social media? Marketing, e-marketing. Operations. Yexmarine currently operates from 2 different sites, both located in the town of Home Malden. These 2 sites are the location from which Yexmarine and Bursham operated before the acquisition. Yexmarine board has recently agreed terms for the purchase of single large site on the coast at Limpur. Instead of having 2 different locations, they are planning to move everything on 1 location in Limpur. The principal yachting center in a new land, main market. This will replace both the current site and will be financed by their sale. The move to the new site in Limpul will take place over the next few months, despite forecast that flooding in the area will become more frequent and severe with global warming. Mean that area is high risky due to flooding forecasting. Tony Bursham wishes to use the move to the new site as an opportunity to transform Yexmarine's business because Limpul is the main market. He wants to introduce more automation in production and improve the standardization of products and introduce efficiency target. Because by sitting in the main market, we will improve standardization and we can achieve efficiency targets. He has recently announced his plans at a staff briefing to all Yexmarine employees. Over the next 5 years, Tony Bersham wants Yexmarine's gross profit margin to increase from 40 to 45% and its operating profit margin to increase from 15 to 20%. Mean he wants to improve performance in next 5 years. GP margin as well as profit margin he want should be increased by 5%. Departments. There are different departments: molding, repairs, finance, finishing, fitting, joinery, and customer services. Repairs provides the annual service and ad hoc repairs, mean emergency repairs, repair and maintenance department. Customer services department is at the center of Yexmarine, mean most important department. Finance manage the liquidity of the business, mean cash flow. Finishing. Finishing install the electric and the engines. Fitting complete the interior of the boat and install the sails. Joinery creates the deck and masts, while molding create the boat hulls from fiberglass. So these are different departments. Distribution. All Yexmarine cruising yacht can be delivered in the following ways. Customer collection from either of Yexmarine site in Homeldon, the current sites. When these sites are sold, customer collection will be available from the new Limpul site. Mean either customer collect by himself from company site, company office, display unit, by a qualified Yexmarine crew to a location specified by the customer, or they deliver through a qualified driver at customer premises. Are shipped to a number of yacht club and marinas across Newland, or they deliver through ships. Yexmarine website extract. Our value are the center of our business. What are the business values? Services, quality, value for money. Services mean we are passionate about the yacht we built. And we know what this passion is shared by our customers. Each Yexmarine customer enjoy a one-to-one relationship with the team which builds their boat, engage with the initial inquiry to final collection or delivery and maintenance throughout their ownership. Mean we provide all kind of services from filling form till delivery. Even after delivery, we provide repair and maintenance services as well. Quality. We care about the cruising yacht we build and the methods and material we use to build them. We create hand building cruising yachts using high quality materials and traditional methods. Value for money, we do not outsource any activity. Every piece of molding, joinery, all fittings and finishing is carried out by our own staff or on our own site to ensure that customers receive the true value for money. That is based on quality and services. Yexmarine financial information, GP margin from 2019 till 20x3 mean 2023, it was about 43%, now have dropped to 40%. Operating profit margin was about 20%, now have dropped to 15%. Return on capital employed was about 11-12%, now have dropped to 8%. Number of new cruising yacht sales per employee. Per employee was 15 per employee, now have reduced to about 14 per employee. Customer satisfaction was about 96%, down in 20x0, then improving, now again reach at 96.5%. Employee turnover was 9%. Now it has increased towards 11-12%. In except customer satisfaction, company performance is declining in all areas: GP, operating profit margin, ROS, sales per employee, and employee turnover. So this is the pre-sale. Information about the industry, information about the company board structure, company's financial information, company internal information. Let's move towards the requirements. So this is pre-sale. Yexmarine to be included. Exhibits introduction. This case study relate to 3 tasks. Task 1, task 2, task 3. Each task will be having multiple requirements. Yexmarine is company that build cruising yacht and offer a boat repair and maintenance services in new land. In brief, Yexmarine is seeking advice on a number of issues from Tranert consultants. You work for Tranert consultants. Mean who are you? Business consultant. In previous case study, you were business analyst. Now you are business consultant. And you have been assigned to Yexmarine. Mean they are taking consultancy services from Tranert consultations, and you are the employee, and you have been assigned to provide business consultation services to this client. It is currently September 20x3. The following exhibits available on the left-hand side of the screen provides information relevant to the case study. Mean there are 4 exhibits where there will be further information relating to requirements. Exhibit 1, overview of investment projects, summary of proposals for product development. In company is planning for product development and they are having different proposal. So in exhibit 1, there will be information about those proposal. This means might be they want to have evaluation of proposals from you. How we can evaluate any proposal? By applying JSW3 test, suitability, acceptability, feasibility. Or we can write down general points as well. What are the positive points, negative points of proposal 1? What are the positive points, negative points of proposal 2? But if we apply JSW3 test, we can elaborate more comprehensively. Suitability, acceptability, feasibility. But we don't know whether this will be the requirement or not. Let's see. But most probably, if they are providing a proposal, there will be requirement. Exhibit 2, strategy committee and staff reaction. Strategy committee and staff reaction. Memo from chief executive detailing his proposal to create a strategy committee and asking for analysis on how employee dissatisfaction could impact the organizational change process. This is relating to strategic committee and employee dissatisfaction impact. Exhibit number 3, risk mitigating activities. Suggestions from operation director for risk mitigating, relating to risk management. And exhibit 4, board meeting on marketing approach, minutes of board meeting. Extract from a board meeting discussion about Yexmarine future approach to marketing, including the use of e-marketing. This means there will be requirement of e-marketing as well. Recent information which you have already used to familiarize yourself with the Yexmarine and the industry in which it operates. It also available on the left hand side of the screen. This information should be used to answer each task within your chosen response option. So there are 4 exhibitions. One exhibit is about proposal data. Second is about strategy committee and staff dissatisfaction. Third is about risk mitigation. And fourth is about minutes of board meeting regarding marketing. So before reading all the exhibitions, we should read requirement 1 first. So that while reading exhibit, we can identify some points. Task 1 for 30 marks only. One requirement, only 30 marks. Yexmarine board is considering 2 investment projects. A new range of sailing dinghies versus a new range of luxury yachts, which have been summarized by the finance director. Yexmarine will use the 10 million excess fund from the sale of its 2 home Malden sites to finance any investment it makes. They are having $10 million cash surplus. They want to invest somewhere and they are having 2 proposals. Hamilton sites to finance any investment it makes. However, it will not have sufficient resources to choose both options. They have to choose either one option. The chief executive believed that a successful significant investment could have a large impact on the financial performance of Yexmarine over the next few years and is seeking your view on whether either of the proposed investment should be chosen or not. Prepare a report to the board. 2. From subject date introduction. Advise on the financial and non-financial benefits and drawbacks of each of the investment projects. You need to provide financial benefits and drawbacks, as well as non-financial benefits and drawbacks for one proposal. And then for second proposal, financial benefits, financial drawbacks, non-financial benefits, non-financial drawbacks. And recommend with the reason which, if any, should be chosen, and you need to provide recommendation which option company should choose. 26 marks of 4 marks are professional marks. You have to write a report. 2 from subject date introduction conclusion. Let's see. Exhibit 1, overview of investment projects. Yexmarine is considering expanding into new markets. Sailing dinghies and luxury yachts. Both investments have been appraised by the finance director on the basis of 10 years time horizon, which was set by the board. The margins are based on the overall reserves for the 10 years. Sailing dinghies, luxury yacht. Selling price. For sailing dinghies, the price will be set $4,000 compared with the average sector price of $5,000. While luxury yachts are priced individually, selling for at least $400,000. And sailing dinghies, who use sailing dinghies? Families. This is a cheaper product. While luxury yachts used by high rich class. Gross profit margin 35%, while luxury yachts 62%, operating profit margin 12%, while for sailing yachts, luxury yachts 28%. Why operating profit margin are lower than gross profit margin? Due to operating expenses called fixed cost. And here, if we look at the difference, 23%. But here, if we look at the difference, 34% drop due to high operating expenses. Payback period. Payback period means in how many years investment can be recovered. So sailing dinghies investment can be recovered in 3.5 years, while luxury yacht investment can be recovered in 6 years' time. Net present value $5.5 million, $7 million. Initial investment required including marketing cost $4 million, while for luxury yacht is $10 million. When first revenue is likely to be received in 1.5 years after making the investment. While luxury yacht after making the investment, when your first benefit will be received after 3 years. Target market for sailing dinghies, new land families, existing market. While for luxury yacht, very wealthy individuals in a new land and other countries as well. And you don't have experience of sailing in other countries. Competition. A number of manufacturers in new land, all smaller than Yexmarine, some long established. Mean you are having competition with small businesses, you will be bigger business. File for luxury. Nobody produce luxury yacht in new land. Only foreign manufacturers, including some of which are larger than Yexmarine. This means we will not be able to compete with them. This is the information relating to Exhibit 1. Suitability, acceptability, feasibility. What does mean by suitable? We need to discuss whether this option is for achieving business objective or not. We need to discuss about history, whether in the past company have done this or not, otherwise high risky. We need to discuss whether this strategy is going to deal with competition or not. And we need to discuss whether this strategy is to maintain strong position to avoid weaknesses, threats or not. Acceptability. From stakeholder point of view, we need to discuss whether this strategy will be acceptable or not. Who are the stakeholder? Customer, shareholder, employees, and government if involved. And we need to look for feasibility, whether companies having enough resources to implement this strategy or not, what kind of resources, financial resources, human resources, and physical resources. If we look at innovative sailing dinghies point of view, so this option will be a good option to achieve objective of the business because company is already operating in these type of products, and if you are going to introduce more innovative products, company can increase its sale, company can attract more market share. From history point of view, company is not doing anything different that haven't been done in the past. So already company were selling these products and having a good position in the market. So there is no issue with that. Competition point of view, yes, if company are going to introduce something new in a dinghies, so company can compete the competitors better way through innovative products. Position point of view, position point of view, company was already selling these products before. Now through innovative products introduction, if company attract the new as well as existing customer, so this will help to generate better position for the company. From stakeholder point of view, how much price you are going to set? 4,000. What's the average price? 5,000. And this is the most cheap product in the industry. We use families. If you are setting price lower than the average price, it could create a perception that to keep cost low, you have produced low quality product. Because price is already lower as compared to other types. The other type is yacht that is of $60,000, while luxury ships are $250,000, $400,000. So the price is already very low, 5,000. But if you are selling below one market price, so they could create a perception that you are selling low quality products by keeping cost down. And who use this product? Families. And they are very concerned about the safety. So keeping this price will create problem from customer point of view. Instead, you should charge a little bit higher than average price to create an impression, yeah, like your new product, innovative product is of better features, better quality than existing in the industry. Though you are going to introduce some innovative, better feature product, but lower than market price will not sound good for family. So customer might will not accept this product. From other point of view, shareholder, employee, government, there is no issue. Now look at the feasibility. Whether you are having financial resources, how much investment you require for this. You need investment of $4 million and you are having $10 million surplus cash. This means extra 6 million company can invest elsewhere to generate further return to make its position good. This product is having a 5.5 million net present value, mean NPV is also positive. So based on NPV calculation, company should go for this proposal. The payback period is 3.5 years. That is lower than the luxury yacht. And the quickly you get back your investment is better because the long-term investment creates some risk. So regarding payback period, obviously these sailing degrees should be preferred. What else? Gross profit margin, operating profit margin are also very good. And this product will generate first revenue in lesser time as compared to luxury yachts. So this will be preferred because company want to improve its performance quickly. What else? Payback period is 3.5 years. That is also aligned with the chief executive demand, like he want to improve business performance in next 5 years as compared to the yacht that is going beyond that 5-year plan, means 6 years payback period. So we can discuss different things. How many points? Almost 10 points. And regarding human and physical resources, company was already producing these goods, selling dinghies. So might be companies are having a machinery to produce these, or might be company need new machinery, companies are having enough of finance. And for human, obviously you are having the staff, skilled staff available that can help you to produce this product. Now we will take luxury yacht. From objective point of view, yes, it's a good option because the margin in this product are very high, like 62% GP margin, 28% operating profit margin. So from achieving objective, I mean high profitability, this is a good option. History. History. For the first time, you are going to compete with foreign manufacturers. And already established foreign manufacturers will take some steps and things will not be easy to compete with them initially. Because in local market, in the selling dinghies, you are having a strong position. There are few competitors. Other are smaller than you. You are having better position. You can compete properly. But in a luxury yacht, other manufacturers are even larger than Yexmarine. So they are achieving more economies of scale. Their cost, their prices will be lower. And if business unable to compete on prices, there will be high risk on the investment. History competition. Position point of view, business try to improve its performance. Business try to improve its performance within 5 years, while the payback period is 6 years. So this is not aligned with the chief executive improvement in performance strategy of 5 years. From customer point of view, if you are selling with the similar price of the competitor, because other competitors are also selling 400,000 or above, and if you are also selling at least 400,000 or above, and you are going to compete with the foreign competitors, you are going to target high income luxury customers, and luxury customers do not care about price, they care about quality. you need to make sure how you can assure your product is better quality than the foreign competitors with the same price. Regarding shareholder, employees, government, is there any issue? From management point of view, might be CEO will not accept this option because it contradicts with his proposed key performance indicator improvement plans of 5 years. Feasibility resources, financial resources, this luxury yacht required 10 million investment and company is having exactly 10 million investment. Its NPV is 7 million. If there is any miscalculation in calculation or in forecasting in estimating future cost, because NPV is based on estimated cost. But in reality, if there will be more cost than estimation, business will not be having money to finance them. Because investment required is 10 million, business is already having 10 million. If there will be more cost due to error in estimated cost, so business will not be able to finance extra cost. There will be issue.
Is this an investment we should go for this? Or
Even, yeah, that's fine. There is no issue. If NPV is less than investment, there is no issue. Because NPV is based on expected values, probabilities. That's why it is lower than investment. What else? Human resources. We need to look for human resources because we are going to produce innovative luxury yachts. And luxury yachts are not produced in a new land. Nobody is producing in new land. So might be we are not having the skilled labor available in new land to produce this product of high quality innovative. Physical resources, obviously machinery, plant to produce these kind of luxury yachts because these were not produced in new land before. So might be you have to import some of the plant machinery from other countries. There will be some other risk as well. If you want to sell these products outside the country, there will be some risk called foreign exchange risk as well. That is not associated with the selling dinghies. We can discuss about 10 points. Conclusion. As per above discussion points, I would recommend company should go for making investment in a sailing dinghies because it's having a lower risk associated with it. Even by making investment, company is still having a 6 million left that company can invest elsewhere to generate return. As a luxury yacht is having more risk associated and might be 10 million cash surplus companies are having will not be enough to make this project viable. 26 marks. You can apply suitability, acceptability, feasibility, or you can discuss on general as well. Take one product, its benefits, its problems, other, its benefits, its problems. But I would recommend if you apply suitability, acceptability, feasibility, because through this you can make point because you can get idea, okay, we need to discuss about objective, we need to discuss about history, we need to discuss about competition, position, we need to discuss about all stakeholder, we need to discuss about financial, human, physical resources, and some data available that we can discuss by comparing both. Okay. Now we need to read about other exhibits as well. Exhibit 2, Strategic Committee and Staff Reaction. Two consultant from Tony Bersham, CEO, subject Strategic Committee and Staff Issues. We have learned about different committees, audit committee, risk committee, nomination committee, remuneration committee. What this committee is? Strategic committee. Let's see. Hi, I would like your assessment of my strategy committee proposal. Mean he want to create strategy committee in the business. And analysis of the effect which negative staff reaction to the planned transformation could have on the change process. Mean he want to make changes happen in the business. He want to implement some changes in the business. Transformation, big changes. That's why he is going to create a strategy committee in the business. But the staff reacting negatively against it. Strategy committee proposal. The strategy committee will lead the development of strategic decision making within Yexmarine. Mean this committee will help in strategic decision making. I think the membership of the strategic committee should be the chief executive, the technology director, and the operation director. Then what's the role of board of directors? Board of director role is to make strategic decisions with inclusion of all executive, non-executive director, all the skills, all the expertise are available. If you are making strategic committee for strategic decision making, what board of director will do? Ultimately, for every business decision, who is accountable, who is responsible? All board of director. Let's see. And they he want to include himself, technology director, and operation director. He's not going to include finance director. If finance director is not part of strategic decision making, what you are thinking, there is no impact of finance in strategic decision making. No, finance play important role in strategic decision making. You cannot choose any option without considering financial consequences. And you are having three non-executive director. If you are not including them here, where they are contributing their experiences, there will be self-interest, short-termism strategies. That's it. When we appointed a marketing director, they will join too. Obviously, company is not having marketing director. He's saying when we will appoint him, we will also join in this committee. The main role of strategic committee will be as follows. Carrying out long-term strategic planning in line with the overall strategic objective that top management do. Analyzing and reporting on strategic threats and opportunities that top management do by analysis of environment. Monitoring activities of competitors and establishing where competitive threats are likely to be most serious that top management do. Evaluating strategic options in detail using ongoing environmental analysis and selecting which strategic option should be undertaken that top management do. And presenting strategic option chosen for board approval. And then they will present to board and then board will approve. What's the purpose of making this strategic committee? If at the end you will move towards board, okay, these are the options you need to choose. Obviously, there will be argument. Then board will decide as a whole. That's it. I do not propose to define how frequently the meeting should meet. How frequent should be the meetings? If you are analyzing environment to identify opportunity and threats, environmental factors changes on regular basis. So meetings should be on frequent basis, at least monthly basis, because nowadays business environment are becoming more complex, changing and dynamic. They are not static now. So what are the benefits of and problems with my proposal? Okay, these are the benefits you will achieve. What will the problems? What board of directors will do? And after making decision, having proposal, you need to approve from board of directors. This means board of director will be involved. So why there is a need for separate committee? And if in future company want to become listed on the stock exchange, so you need to make committees as per stock exchange requirement like nomination, remuneration, audit, risk committee, and this strategic committee is not required by stock exchange or corporate governance codes. And if these directors, CEO will sit in this committee, who will be the member of other committees according to corporate governance requirement? What is the problem? You are not including finance director. You are not including finance director. What you are thinking? Strategy making process doesn't have any financial consequences. Oh, without considering finance, you cannot decide anything. You cannot even evaluate anything. Though marketing director is not there, how you can make a decision without considering marketing prospects? That is more important to gain market share. Marketing director will help you to understand the market, will provide you some external information from the market. That's it. Staff reaction. As you know, I am planning to transform our business, big changes in our business operations when we move to the new Liverpool site. Employees have reacted negatively to these plans and they have commented. The change have already been decided. And before making change, you didn't consult it with the staff. You didn't prepare the staff for changes. The board doesn't want to know our views and will ignore all our concern because they have already made decision. This is staff perception. We wouldn't be given any support or any overtime pay. In company is going to impose burden on us and they will not give us anything extra because they didn't consult us what we want, how we can help in company better. Staff who used to work for Borsham are likely to get all the senior role. This is staff concern. The people who are closer to the CEO will get all the senior role, and we are not closer to him, so we'll not be having more opportunities for development. Those of us with specialized skills are starting to look for jobs elsewhere. And they are looking for jobs elsewhere. Could this impact on the change process regards? Usually, this will impact on the change process. If staff is not willing, not preparing for change, you cannot make change happen. You cannot achieve the results or objective of the change. Especially, you are going to make transformation, big change. This means he should follow some change model, change process techniques. What was the change model? Leaving the model, 3 stages: on freeze, move, refreeze. Restraining force, driving force. Or he should follow Blogan and Hope matrix by considering 2 factors. Let's see, let's see. Exhibit 3, risk mitigating activities. Is relating to risk. There are four types of risk of flooding: product obsolescence, data security, reputational risk relating to product and services. Flooding, the risk level not serious. Is that not serious or serious? Flooding will destroy your everything. And you are thinking about it's not serious and you are moving towards the new site where there is a high probability of a flooding. Because risk management, we are planning about future, not about past. It's serious because its impact will be high. Why impact is high? Because probability is also high. You are moving towards a new limb pool location and there is already estimation of high flooding for there. How you are managing it? Through insurance? Yes, if the impact is a high, probability is low, you can move towards insurance. Local flood defenses. Local flood defenses mean the local authorities, whatever they adopt, we will go like that. And you should also make some steps. You should also implement some policies to control. Watching for flood warning. Okay, yeah, that's a good. You will watch for flood warning. What else should be there? In case of flood, what you will do? Have you defined that? In there should be some contingency plans. In case of flood, what step company need to take on immediate basis to secure its staff, its customers, especially its asset. If there is no contingency plan, in case of flood, if you are doing nothing, you will lose all. So there should be some contingency plan. You should not just focus on local flood defenses. You should also define your own policies as well. In all the time, you should be having some defenses, some fences. If there is any chance of a flood, how you can reduce the time or increase the time of a flood affecting to the business through some fences. Because if you are having the time, you can save something. Product obsolescence. Current and new products, serious. Okay, serious. How you are managing it? Comparison with local competitor. Comparison with local competitor. Development of additional features. If products are going to obsolete, what are the measures? Comparison with local competitors. What does that mean? You will compare your products with local competitor. If they are improving, what you will do? You will also improve those features. Can you make a good position against competitor by copying the competitors? You will not be innovative. And this is called reactive approach, while we should manage risk on proactive basis. In before facing the risk, we should manage it. Development of additional features. When by looking at the competitor, again, this is also a reactive. Your product become obsolete quickly. This is the risk. How you can manage this risk so that your product, if become obsolete, you will be having something new to introduce. There should be research and development activities. in development of research and development department. So that through research, they find something new and develop something new. Like if our products becoming obsolete, we are having new research developed products so that we can introduce and capture the market. Rather than focusing on competitor, what they are doing, we will do then. When they already have captured the market, what you will do then? Development of additional features mean in a new products, you will add some additional features as compared to competitor. This is again reactive. You should have proactive plans, like always trying to introduce something new into the market, always trying to something new into the market. And you can implement new, introduce something new through having research and development department. Data security. The issue is serious. Risk level is high. How you are managing it through antivirus and firewalls? Yes, good. Through backups? Yes. Password protection? Yes. Access barrier to non-staff? Yes. But this backup should be off-site backup. If it's on-site backup, due to system crash, your backups will also be gone. Due to flood or fire, your backups will also be gone. So backup should be off-site. And there should be some segregation of duty as well. Not only access barrier for non-staff, even for staff, there should be access barriers like security login ID. IT controls. Reputation risk relating to product and services, yes, risk level is high, serious. How you are going to manage it? Monitor public opinion about Yexmarine, that's fine. Benchmarking against competitor, quality management program. What else should be there? So that you can build good repute. There should be customer feedback through which you can take views about customer, what they want from your business, so that you can improve those things to maintain your repute. If you are taking feedback from the customer will be aware company is more concerned about our views. And this can create good repute for the business as well. Let's see. Exhibit 3, Exhibit 4, board meeting on marketing approach. On marketing approach, and company doesn't have marketing director. Chief executive, I am concerned that our products and our marketing approach are old fashioned. And we are lagging in third place behind our main competitors. Obviously, if you don't have marketing director, you cannot improve your marketing. It will be old fashioned. Chairman, we score higher than our competitors in the care we give to customer. Our after sales services and repair work we do, we have been very successful over the years in treating our customers as part of community with us at the center. He's saying, no, we are performing much better regarding care of customer, regarding after sales services, treating customer with care. But only existing customer, are you attracting new customers? No. Finance director, I can see the logic of our developing online communities on social media. But we must remember that our customers are individual as well. I don't think that the traditional marketing methods we have been using have been well targeted. I believe that we have paid insufficient attention to using our marketing to develop and enhance relationship with our individual customers. We have greatly increased the amount of data we hold about our customers over the last few years. While we have made use of it to some extent by using data analytics, we need to do so in a much more organized and effective way. Technology director, while we plan to use more technology in production methods in the future, we seem to have no clear plans for doing so in our marketing approach, in how we can use technology in marketing. Failure to utilize social media will mean that over time our market share will shrink because companies focusing on traditional methods of marketing. Human resource director, I would like to see much more done in our marketing to promote the skill and craftsmanship of our staff. We still rely on our staff's ability and experience for all our plans for automation and technology. Focusing on what they can do will help attract and reassure customers. Putting our staff at the forefront of our marketing messages will also boost staff morale, as we know they are concerned about transformation plan that were announced at the staff briefing, and I have heard some are looking for new jobs as well. We are not giving importance to our staff. We are not utilizing our staff properly. So we should use our staff in marketing as well. Because the transformational change plan have created negative effect of that. Chief Executive, my main concern is that our marketing must effectively promote the products in which we are making major new investment over the next few years. As we know, we are still some way from recruiting a new marketing director. We need some guidance quickly on how our online marketing can be addressed this issue. How online marketing can address business issues. Online marketing means e-marketing. How it can provide benefit to the business. So case scenario completed. We have completed task one. Let's take a break. After break, we will discuss about task two and task. Okay. Exhibit 1 was relating to two proposals that we have done requirement 1, task 1. Exhibit 2, we were having information about strategic committee, what they will do. This is the proposed plan of CEO and staff reaction against that. Exhibit 3, we discussed about 4 risk, its potential impact and how a company is going to mitigate it. And exhibit 4 was relating to marketing approach board meeting. Task 1 completed. Now moving towards task 2. Yexmarine's board is currently discussing seeking a listing on a Newland Stock Exchange. The governance requirement which Yexmarine will have to fulfill if listed are in line with generally acceptable governance best practices. Obviously, after a listing, they have to comply with corporate governance codes. And we are aware about companies having 5 executive directors while 3 non-executive directors. The chief executive is drafting plans to establish a number of board subcommittees. What are the subcommittees required as per corporate governance codes? Nomination, remuneration, audit, and risk committee. To meet these corporate governance best practices requirements, the first committee he wishes to establish is a strategy committee, but that is not required by the corporate governance code. And he has set out his proposal for it. He wants your views on the benefit of and problem with his proposal. Consideration of the problem should include discussion of any omission from the proposal. For 14 good marks, write a letter to chief executive. Write a letter. There is a format of letter. Who is writing the letter? Mean from will be written here. Obviously, consultant from Tartan Consultancies. To whom the letter is going to be written, the chief executive of Waxmarine, Yexmarine. What's the company name? Yexmarines. Here, and then there should be subject. There should be date. Dear sir, and then our answer will be there. So write a letter to chief executive which assess his proposal to establish a strategic committee. We need to assess his proposal to establish a strategic committee. Mean we need to provide problems, we need to provide benefits of his proposal. So move towards his proposal. Why he is going to set this, what could be the benefits? You can make small paragraph of these points. Mean this strategy committee will help the business to plan long-term strategies for the business to achieve its objective, because the business need to prepare long-term plans so that according to long-term plan, they can prepare short-term plan. And according to short-term plan, managers will act and company will be able to achieve its objective. If there are separate persons having a focus on this will be a better idea. What else? The strategy committee will highlight business opportunities and threats by analyzing the external environment. Like they will focus on different pastoral factors, they will focus on different industry analysis factor, and they can highlight threats and opportunities for the business so that based on those, business can adopt any future plan. They will help the business to analyze the competitors and competitive position in the market, mean what competitors are doing, whether competitors are performing better, how they are producing through cost efficiencies, so that business should also look for those cost efficiencies and compete effectively in the market. Strategy committee also help the business to analyze the environment, and by analyzing the environment, by having different factors, business will be able to generate different options so that top management can select the best option by evaluating that. So these will be benefit, but there will be some problems. As company is going towards the stock exchange listing, so moving towards stock exchange listing, strategic committee is not their requirement. Their requirement is other type of committee like nomination, remuneration, audit, and risk committee. So by having this committee but not the other will not meet the best practice of corporate governance codes. One point. If this committee is responsible for long-term strategic decision making, then what the board of directors will do? Because for long-term strategy making, decision making, all board members are equally responsible. They are accountable for direction of the company, performance of the company. So who will be responsible? There will be confusion. And after analyzing the environment, this committee will approve different options from board of directors. So ultimately, if you need approval from board of directors, so there is no need for separate committee. All the board members should analyze the environment so that they are having proposals, options, and they can choose by evaluating. And then he didn't include the finance director. This is the problem. Not including finance director mean you are considering there are no financial consequences of the long-term plans and strategy or environmental factor. This is not true. Financial impact is very important. So finance director should also be part of strategic decision making. And without marketing director, because the main issue for the company is now company is having a limited use of e-marketing. So company should appoint or assign any person the role of marketing. So that marketing views should also be considered in analyzing the factors as well as making future plan. This is requirement A of task 2. Requirement B, the chief executive plans to transform Yexmarine's business by introducing automation in production and improving product standardization and efficiency when they move to the new site at Liverpool. And he wants to improve product standardization and to achieve efficiency. That's why he is planning to implement transformation plan. But employees have reacted negatively to the announcement of these changes. You have been asked to analyze the impact of this negative reaction could have on the change process, as this will be discussed at the next board meeting. Prepare a briefing notes to from subjected for the board of directors, not for chief executive, which analyze how employee dissatisfaction may impact upon each stage of organizational change process. Each stage of organizational change process. Mean we need to apply any stage model of organizational change process. What was the stage model? Levin's 3-stage model. According to Levin's, while making changes, management have to implement changes by considering 3 stages: unfreeze, move, refreeze. Unfreeze me, preparing the employee for change. How we can prepare the employee for change? By highlighting the benefits of change, by highlighting the reason behind the change, by highlighting the objective purpose of change. I mean, we need to communicate, we need to consult with employees. Why change is necessary, why we are moving towards a change so that they can accept the change properly. If you're not preparing employee for accepting the change by highlighting benefit of the change, what is the reason behind the change, why we are moving towards the change, you cannot make changes happen in the organization easily. You will face the resistance in change process from the employees. And then you should make a change happen. And how you can make change happen by involving the employees in a change process. I mean, you don't need to impose changes, you need to involve the employees in a change process so that restraining a force should be reduced and driving a force should be strengthened. Because if employees are involved in change process, they will help you in making changes, mean they will drive change. If you are not involving the employees in change process, then there will be resistance from the employees. You will not be able to implement changes successfully. And then you need to refreeze. Refreeze mean after changes implemented into the organization, you need to take some steps so that change should be stick for long time period. How you can make changes stick for long time period so that employee should not go towards a back way of doing things by introducing some reward for the employee so that to obtain those rewards, they should continue the change, they should focus on the change. There should be some monitoring of the change implementation, like a change is going to happen for the long time, mean employees are not going back to their old way of doing things. And in this Waxmarine, the CEO, Mr. Bhushan, is going to implement a change without consulting, mean without unfreezing. So without unfreezing, you cannot make change happen. That's why he is facing negative reaction from the employees. Model. In task one, we have applied one model. In task two, we have applied one. Now moving towards task three. Waxmarine's chief executive wishes to obtain independent assurance that the company is taking sufficient steps to effectively manage significant risk. The chief executive has asked the operations director to recommend how four specific risks should be managed. And regarding risk management, we are having one exhibit. The chief executive wants you to evaluate the information which the operation director has supplied. Prepare a report for the chief executive to from subject date introduction. Evaluate the adequacy of the risk mitigating activities for each risk. Then how business is managing, you need to evaluate whether they have considered serious or not serious properly or not, what mitigation they have adopted, whether those are okay or not. and recommend any further mitigation activities which may be required and what else business should focus on. And there are 4 types of risk. 16 marks, 4 for each. Moving towards this. Flooding, risk of flood. They have anticipated its risk level not serious. While company is moving towards new location, Limpur, and there are high chances of floods over there. So it should have been considered as a serious level of risk rather than not serious. Though on the current location where companies are operating on current 2 sites, it's fine, not serious, but we are preparing risk strategy from future point of view. And in next few months, companies are moving towards the limb pool there where there is a high risk of flooding. How company is managing insurance? If the impact of risk is a high but probability is a low, we can move towards insurance, mean we can transfer the risk to insurance company. But if the probability is a high, even this risk will not be covered through insurance. And in new location limb pool, probability is high. This means we need to take some measures. We are managing through local flood defenses, mean according to local authorities, no, this is not enough. We need to take some defenses by ourselves like fences so that we can increase the time of a flood affecting our business site. Because through fences, we can increase the time, and in between that time, we can take some measures, we can shift some of our important assets to the safe location so that we can minimize the loss. We shouldn't just focus on local flood defenses, mean local authorities, because they need to manage all the area, not your only business. And watching for flood warnings, yes, this is important. We should watch for flood warning. If there is any threat of a flood, we should take some steps. What could be the recommendation? Business is not having a define any contingency plan. Like in case of a flood, how you will reduce the impact of loss, how you will shift the asset, to which location you will shift the asset, how you will shift the asset, how you will tackle the customer, how you will shift the employees. There should be a contingency plan defined. So that in case of flood, company must be prepared on proactive basis how to reduce the loss. 4 months. Next, product obsolescence, current and a new product. Yes, product become obsolete because the competition in the market is high and other competitors are making innovative products. So your product become obsolete quickly. So level of risk is high. How you are managing comparison with the local competitor, but this is reactive approach. And you are focusing on competitor. If they will improve something, you will do something when they have already captured the market by introducing something new. So this is not a best way to deal with the competition. Development of additional features. Again, in the existing product, if you if you add some additional features while competitor have introduced something new and they have captured the market, nobody will prefer even a new additional feature in your product. Because this is also reactive approach. What should be the recommendation? Business should move towards proactive approach. What could be the proactive approach? Business should establish a research and development department. They should invest in research and development department. So that based on research, they should continually developing new products. Like if your product become obsolete, you are having a new product to introduce in the market so that you can maintain your competitive position. And then number 3, data security. There is a high risk, yes, serious. is relating to misuse of data, especially relating to customer payment detail by any of the hacker or your staff. Obviously, company will be liable. And companies managing through antivirus firewall software, that's great. So that the effect of virus or effect of hacking can be reduced. Backups, yes, that's great. So that if data corrupted, destroyed, you can continue your operation through backups, but this backup should be off-site rather than on-site. Password protection, that's fine. Access barriers to non-staff, that's fine. But there should be some segregation of duties, like who is responsible for what. There should be some staff barrier as well, use a staff barrier as well, like a strictly login ID so that they can access data relating to their department. And company should also place a monitoring of these controls, whether these controls are working effectively or properly or not. There should be separate person who should monitor the IT controls, whether they are effectively working or not, because without review monitoring of effectiveness of control, you cannot implement a strong control system. Reputation risk relating to products and services. Yes, due to bad repute, company will lose customer, company will lose market share. The potential impact is a high. How you are managing monitoring public opinion about Yexmarine. Yes, this is a good option. Through this, you can see whether your repute is maintained or going to be affected. Benchmarking against competitor, you are comparing your business or against competitor, that's fine. Quality management program mean quality of your product you are going to check so that you can produce high quality products to maintain good repute, that's fine. But what company should do? Company should monitor the quality management program, whether it is working effectively or not, should take regular reports on product quality failure so that company can take corrective steps, and company should take a customer feedback so that you should be aware what the customer want from your business. And this will also help you in innovative making innovative products to introduce something new from the customer on proactive basis, and this will help to achieve objective of the organization. 16 marks. Class 3 part B. For 14 good marks, in the current absence of marketing director, Yexmarine's chief executive is looking at the ways in which Yexmarine can benefit from e-marketing. Taking account of the issues discussed at the recent board meeting, prepare briefing notes for the board which assess the benefits that using e-marketing method can provide for Yexmarine. So by having e-marketing that company was not using before, because company was marketing through traditional, companies not using social media marketing or online marketing, company can achieve 6 I's benefit. What were the 6 I's? Interactivity, intelligence, individualization, independence of location, integration, industry structure. E-marketing company can interact with their customers, with their stakeholder in better way through its website by creating a chat room blog, where customer can chat and ask question, or by creating a frequently asked question corner so that customer should be aware about their issues through frequently asked question. That company cannot manage through manual marketing. Or you can place any hotline number where customer can call freely and ask any question or ask for any information relating to your product, especially the new products you are going to build like innovative yacht or luxury yacht. Intelligence company can use different intelligence technique to increase its sale as well as market share to better manage the competition in the market. I mean, company can obtain information from different search engines, like what kind of products relating to company are searched more nowadays. So company can get information, mean this product is in high demand because companies having four different types of products. So that a company can launch that product in much better way to capture the market demand customer and increase its market share as well as sales. Our intelligent technique mean company can use SEO, search engine optimization, because company is having its website. So by using SEO techniques, company can move its website in top pages of search engines so that company can capture more customer to increase its sale so that the performance target by the CEO could be met. Individualization through e-marketing, company can target individual customer by using emails or by using social media banners. Nowadays, we are talking about something. Suddenly, if we open Facebook, the ad appears over the Facebook. What's that? This is social media banners. Through intelligence techniques, we are using that. So by adopting e-marketing, company can target individual customer as well. And company can meet their needs. And some product company are preparing customized as well. So company can take the requirement of the customer individually so that the company can prepare customized products, especially the luxury ship, luxury yacht. Uh, Customer might be looking for some different luxury facilities over the yacht. So we can contact them, we can have their idea, and we can prepare those products and we can charge high prices by moving towards product differentiation. And then independence of location. Currently, company is operating in New Zealand, but we are also having a demand for these kind of products in foreign countries as well, where companies are not operating. So through e-marketing, company can attract foreign customers by placing ads on other countries' local social websites. And integration. What does mean by integration? Creating a relationship with suppliers, with the customers. So through website, company can take order from the customers, and some products company can even manufacture by outsourcing to other countries if other countries are having a low cost production processes available. And how you can manage relation with outsource in other countries by using internet technologies. And this will help you to create relation to communicate with other country suppliers so that you can manage the foreign competitor cheap products. And industry structure. By using internet technology, company can enter into any industry, not only local, company can enter into foreign industries as well by placing their products, their business information on local social website. And whenever company want to exit from that industry, company can perform this quickly by just removing its product from that website. We have applied one question AEC in marketing chapter. So 6I model we have applied in this question. Risk management model we have applied in this question. What else? Living three-stage model we have applied in this question. And GSW three stages, suitability, acceptability, feasibility, we have applied in this question. In previous case study, there was no model application. That was general. But in this case study, we applied 4 or 5 models. So that's enough for today. Try to read the answers and then attempt this case study so that we'll be able to attempt in the exam center. See you next class with something new. Next class on Wednesday.